Here we have probably the most British bus you'll ever come across. Literally an icon. RM1214. She's a 1962 AEC Routemaster 64-seat double-deck bus. So, where do we start? Roof. Now listen, before I get into it, I'm going to tell you this is very original, this bus. We're at Countrywide Coaches, as you can see, in High Wycombe, in Buckinghamshire. So maybe she should actually be a green RML rather than a red RM. I'm not sure. Would be more appropriate. Anyway, very original in a lot of ways. Let's work through it. Roof's had a bit of pain. Okay, as you can see, so that needs sorting out. Okay, there are a full set of London Transport destination blinds to come with the vehicle, but they've currently been loaned out to another Routemaster owner, I'm led to believe. Full depth intake grille, so that was discontinued as years went on. The only difference is, and this is a good and a bad thing, right, it is, as you can see, an AEC engine. Okay, so not an Iveco, not a Cummins, not a Scania, an AEC engine. However, it's the higher rated 690 engine that went in the Routemaster coaches. So there's a bit of grunt about this. It's a bit of a wolf in sheep's clothing, if you can say that a Routemaster's got grunt. Anyway, working our way around. Wheels are all original split rim wheels. They're not aftermarket wheels, they're original Routemaster split rim wheels. Cab's all original with your coat hanger to start the engine. 4-speed semi-automatic gearbox. The automatic function doesn't work on this, which for me is a better thing, because I've driven a Routemaster with an automatic function. It's in top gear at like 8 miles an hour. It's also got an analogue tachograph fitted, as you can see. And then as we work around the bodywork, there's a bit, listen, I think if it was me, I'd be thinking about giving her a lick of paint, because you've got bits and pieces that where the paint's just coming away. She's just ready for a freshen up, you know. Other than that, the bodywork, there's no real, apart from that roof, there's no real panel damage as such. It's got original Routemaster trafficator lenses rather than updated aftermarket, and brake lights. And then good old rear platform. Let's go and have a look on board. So upstairs first, 64 seats, so 36 up here. Just make a note of that little box there. Okay, so 36 seats up here. Still got the original wind down windows. As you can see, loads of ventilation on these on a hot day. Roof's painted it in the same yellow that it would have been when it was new. Seats are all original Routemaster maquette. All the rec scene on the side walls and so on has been replaced. Original tungsten bulbs. Back downstairs, you can see this is all new rec scene, can't you? You don't really need to be told. Like I say, I think she just needs a good clean and a lick of paint, and she's good to go, because there aren't many original, sorry I can't help myself, there aren't many original Routemasters left. They've all been re-engined, re-gearbox, dark masters, fluorescent lights, on it goes. Even got the old bell cord. I love it. That's an addition, the opening window, but that's obviously for private eyes to allow people to communicate with the driver. Very archaic heating system, but as I said, she just takes you back to a time, doesn't she? And you know the winner about a Routemaster, let's get back in here a minute, easy to drive, light steering, semi-automatic gearbox. The London Transport designers thought sensibly to put the handbrake to the driver's left rather than the driver having to climb over it when he gets in the cab. You know, you're getting a PD, a Titan, Guy Arab, Bristol Low Decker, Daimler CVG 6. Listen, it goes on. You'll have to end up with the handbrake halfway up your trouser leg, scratching your nuts on it. Honestly, not fun. Can't have been fun for drivers back in the day, especially in the winter when they have big heavy light overcoats on and that. An addition is this sound system. So it's kind of a PA stroke karaoke system, so you can put like a USB stick in, or an SD card, or it says no disc. I'm trying to look for a slot for CDs, but I can't see one. So yeah, you've got a big PA system, and that's what I said about make a note of the box, because it's got all speakers underneath as well, so it's got a full PA sound system. Let's get back down the near side. The only other issue, sort of panel-wise, there's a bit of a dink in that one. But other than that, she's up and together. And as I said, there's loads of RMLs out there, because obviously they lasted longer, that have been re-engined and re-geared and everything else. Not many original Routemasters, and I'm 99% sure Tony Blackman in Halifax owned this, so it's a testament to what he did for bus preservation that this still exists. The only other downside is here, they've washed it with TFR or something, it's knocked the paint, so again, that wing needs painting. But to be fair, you're not going to buy a vehicle out of preservation that doesn't need something. The roof's the worst bit. So to recap, I have a pleasure to say that this is, I love advertising stuff like this, it doesn't happen very often. This is RM1214, a 1962 AEC Routemaster Park Royal Vehicles, 64 seat, vintage double deck bus.